My name is Jaden Bowler, and imagine you can get paid for what you love to do, and it doesn't matter what that is. Would you jump at that chance? Well, NIL makes that possible for college athletes, but it leads to its own set of problems. These include the competitive balance being destroyed, lack of regulations, and also chaos in the transfer portal. Now, the first problem is that it destroys competitive balance. So, bigger name schools have wealthier donor bases, which leads them to have more money to throw out to their players, making them more attractive to players that want to play college sports. While smaller schools suffer because they don't have as big donor bases and they have less wealthy donor bases, making them less attractive to schools. This was said in an article by Sports Entrepreneur. The second issue that comes with NIL is that it has a lack of regulations. Now, this leads to stuff like imbalances in deals. So, some players can average 100,000 to millions of dollars in deals, and other players are left with hundreds to thousands of dollars or 10 thousands of dollars in deals. An article it states in CLRN, it states that it also creates it's confusion and problems for athletes trying to navigate the NIL world. The final problem is that NIL can create chaos in the transfer portal. Now, the transfer portal is somewhere where an athlete can transfer schools from the school they currently attend. The transfer portal often turns into a bidding war where schools pay outrageous sums of money to players, and the player often goes to the highest bidder. This leads to further imbalances in college sports between schools and athletes. This is also stated in the same article by Sports Entrepreneur. Now, right here, I have a visual aid about saying how many Division One athletes transfer uh, from to another NIL school. As you can see, the number has increased drastically from 2022 to 2024 of both undergraduate and graduate entrance of the transfer portal. All in all, NIL is a problem and that has various problems, like, for example, the ones I said creates the destruction of balances, competitive balances, lack of regulations, and chaos in the transfer portal. While these are the ones I chose to highlight, they're only some of many. I believe NIL should be more regulated to make it more fair and more evenly distributed and used amongst various colleges and players.